Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going into the Home Depot and checking out some of their tool savings that they have going on right now. But also stay tuned for the next month or two where we're going to be really coming into some of the good deals. So if you're interested in one of these items, it might be a great deal, but it might also be worth waiting another month or so if it's not something that you need like immediately. So here you can see some of the categories they have, up to $150 off 2 tool kits, 30% off select tool storage, a bunch of different options up here. But as you move down, they kind of have this section where you can scroll to the side. Here they have a Ryobi set. It's a 2 battery pack and a charger. It's a 2 amp hour and a 4 amp hour with the charger for $99, down from $200. Honestly, I don't use Ryobi, but to me, that seems like a fair deal if you're somebody that runs Ryobi. As far as Milwaukee and DeWalt, they both have some deals going on. These are both $200, but the Milwaukee, you're getting 2 5 amp hour batteries and a charger. The DeWalt, you're getting a 6 amp hour and a 4 amp hour. So still both 10 amp hour options total, but you're just getting different size batteries with the DeWalt one. Then over here, we have the Milwaukee M18 8 amp hour battery for $200. A couple more options here. I'll just let you guys kind of quickly look through those. This impact socket set over here, which is 3/8 drive 6.43 piece set. I'm in the way. It's $100, down from $140, which isn't bad for that price, because I think a lot of Milwaukee hand tools are overpriced. But when you catch them on sale, sometimes you can find some really good deals. I don't think that's terrible. But yeah, this is just going over some of the featured tool savings. But as you scroll down, you'll get into more of the deals. Let me go ahead and adjust this. So in this first row, we got a couple Milwaukee products. We already went over the $200 one. Over here, we have a $400 set, which is a drill and a impact driver with 2 batteries, a charger, and a case for $400. And then with this, you also get to select a free item. There you can see some of the items. Oscillating multi-tool. So they have the portable inflator, the triple light panel, jigsaw, sawzall, rotary hammer drill, another 5 amp hour battery, circular saw, job site radio, handheld blower, another impact driver, router, oscillating multi-tool, and an angle grinder. So pretty good options there as far as a free item with this set. Here they have the Husky 46-inch workbench cabinet, and this is at just under $300, typically $400, which I don't think this is a bad deal at all. Shoot, just looking at a Craftsman one of this size, they probably run a $450, $550, I believe. And by no means is this like top quality from Husky. Husky has different levels as well, and this isn't going to be like a great toolbox, but if you just need some storage, something that you're not really getting in all the time, this is a great low option for $300. I don't think that's bad at all. It does have a power strip in the side, a nice hardwood top. I don't think it's a bad option for that $300 price range. Then they have the Husky 270 piece mechanics tool set. It's kind of more of your just household tool set, not necessarily a great mechanics tool set. If you're a DIY weekend warrior, you're probably going to want something a little bit more involved with this. You have 137 pieces of miscellaneous things and 8 worthless wrenches. The rest isn't terrible, but you do get some 12-point options. If that's not something you're looking for, there are better options out there, and this $695 value is absolutely absurd. I hate when they try and throw this value on there. Obviously, that is not the value, considering the cost right now is $100 and it's typically $200. A couple of Ryobi products. Once again, don't use Ryobi, but it does seem like they have some good deals going on right now. $150 for this 40-volt leaf blower to 550 CFM. Does come with the battery and charger as well. For that $150 price, it's down $10, so not a whole lot of savings on that. But then they have their iDrive zero-turn riding lawnmower with 2 80-volt 10 amp hour batteries for $3,000, down from its typical price of $5,000. Does have 4 stars with 509 reviews, so that doesn't seem too bad. These are just showing some of the items that are free from Milwaukee when you purchase something like the kit that we showed before. Here's a little Milwaukee pack out shop vac. This is the vacuum only for $180. It's still a little pricey. I think it could be priced better. There are a lot of shop vacs that are portable like this for a much better price. So while it's nice for those pack out users, it's still pretty spendy for a little shop vac, especially for one without the battery pack with it. Then you got DeWalt over here, $150 down from $230 for this 2-tool kit. It is the drill, impact driver, 2 batteries, charger, and a bag. They are two amp hour batteries. And while it's not their top of the line stuff, it's pretty decent. And for $150, that's not a bad deal. Here's a larger Ryobi set. I don't know why, but every time I look at the Ryobi stuff, just the bases of their tools, it always reminds me of the old school DeWalt or old school tools with the massive battery. I'm just really surprised that Ryobi just hasn't changed battery designs yet. Maybe they have. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to Ryobi, but if you use them and you have good experiences with them, nothing against it whatsoever. $200 for this pretty good size set. It's a 6-tool kit. You get a impact driver, drill, light, oscillating multi-tool, sawzall, and circular saw with a charger and bag. Looks like you get 2 batteries with it, a 1.5 amp hour battery and a 4 amp hour battery. So for $200, that doesn't seem like a terrible deal. I think this is kind of in their lower end stuff, not their higher end stuff. Both of these seem like pretty good deals from Milwaukee and DeWalt. The Milwaukee is a 7-tool kit and the DeWalt is a 6-tool kit, but I do like the fact that the DeWalt one comes with their kind of tough system on wheels. I think that's a nice little storage option. With the Milwaukee, you're getting the drill, impact driver, reciprocating saw, circular saw, angle grinder, oscillating multi-tool, light, 2 batteries, 3 amp hour batteries, a charger and a bag. And then with the DeWalt, you're getting the drill, impact driver, oscillating multi-tool, circular saw, angle grinder, sander, 2 batteries, a charger, and the rolling tough system. I don't think this is a bad deal from Milwaukee either. This 2-tool kit, the M12, I run a lot of the M12 stuff. I have both this drill and impact driver. I really enjoy them. You get one of their smaller and larger batteries, a charger, and a bag for $180. I think that's roughly what I paid for a 1-tool kit when one of these tools first came out. I think it was the impact driver. I can't remember for sure, but definitely seems like a good deal. $60, $50 worth of savings on that one. Here's another 2-tool kit from DeWalt. A little bit better set here, and then you're getting 4 amp hour batteries with it for $300 down from $330, so not a whole lot of savings there, but you are getting a free item with this one. And the offerings, you got an angle grinder, a flex volt battery, jigsaw, router, planer, another impact driver, leaf blower. You got the recip saw, circular saw, hammer drill, rotary drywall tool, and drywall screw gun. So just like the Milwaukee, some really good options as far as a free tool added onto this set as well. Now, normally I will say, just like the Milwaukee and the DeWalt, sometimes you'll find these sets for a little bit cheaper throughout the year on sale. Without the free tool, they do bump the price up a little bit. You don't get quite as good of a discount on these sometimes when they do the free tool, but it's still well worth that free tool, especially if it's going to include something that you've wanted. You can get it for, basically $20, $30, something like that. But sometimes you do have to watch out for those deals because some of them are not deals. I think these are basically 3 of the tools that I have from Milwaukee, but I have the new Gen cordless ratchet. I believe that looks like the Gen 1, but you got the impact driver, drill, 2 batteries, a large and a small, the charger, bag, and the first gen cordless ratchet for $270 down from $370. Rigid has some really good shop vacs, and usually you can get them for a really good price. This is a $60 one for a 16-gallon 5 peak horsepower NXT shop vac. Like I said, they have a lot of really good options to choose from. This one's very affordable, especially for that size. So if you're looking for a good quality shop vac, Rigid is definitely one to consider when looking at shop vacs. Here's another Husky tool set for $170 down from $250. I will say this one definitely seems to be laid out a little bit better than the other one. You only have 81 miscellaneous pieces in this one. You get a little bit better wrench selection. You still get 12-point sockets, but I think the overall setup of this tool set is much better than the other. Obviously, the other one was $70 cheaper. You're getting basically a home tool kit, where this one would be a little bit better as a weekend warrior DIYer just getting into automotive. If you're going to do, maybe a brake change or oil changes, things like that, simple, small jobs. This set's going to get you through a lot of that. These ratchets aren't the best, but I will take them for sure over a Craftsman ratchet. There's some Milwaukee's lower end stuff, but if they're not tools that you're using constantly, there's like the cordless ratchet alone is great with these batteries and a charger. Here you're getting one of their drills, impact drivers, the smaller recip saw, and a light. $200, not fantastic. I think that's a pretty good deal. It's definitely not, their higher tier tools, but for $200 for what you're getting there, that's not bad. Real quickly, we will look at some of the tools that they have, or tool sets that they have available. We already looked at those two Husky sets. They do have a gear wrench one with ratcheting wrenches, a little bit better quality over the two Husky sets that we looked at, a little bit better layout and offering as far as what you're actually getting. You're getting a good selection of ratcheting wrenches and sockets. Now, the one thing with gear wrench that I don't like is not being able to get my hands on their ratcheting wrenches. They have some good quality ratcheting wrenches, and then they have some poor quality ratcheting wrenches. I'm guessing these are going to be some of their lower quality ones, the China ones. Not the greatest, but it's, as long as they operate, it's better than just a standard wrench set. But I like that this one doesn't include a bunch of filler. You have 3 rows up there above my head of bits. That's all you need. You don't need 17 rows of those bits, which are included in a lot of these socket sets. So this one's pretty decent. You get their 90 tooth ratchets with comfort grip. I don't think this is a bad little set at all. The real question will be the overall durability of those ratcheting wrenches. They have the regular combination wrenches from Milwaukee in both metric and SAE for $219 down from $260, $40 worth of savings there. Here's the Husky one. I think Cobalt does one very similar to this. This one's $300 down from $380. It's just a nice little assortment, a lot better wrench selection, socket selection, and just some Allen keys thrown in there. So while this one is $300, I don't think that's terrible if you're looking for something a little bit more involved than those 2 other sets we looked at from Husky. Here's another one for $170. And here are some of the DeWalt socket sets, and I will say I don't have either of those, but I do have a DeWalt, the 192 piece set I bought almost 10 years ago, and absolutely love that set. The quality surpassed my expectations. What's included, no filler junk, just strictly tools. I was blown away by that set. The ratchets are a little heavy, a little bulky. I ended up getting rid of those. Never had any issues with them. I just had better ratchet options already, so I got rid of those, but the rest of the tool set was absolutely fantastic. I still use them today. Gear Wrench released their EVA foam tool sets probably a couple years ago now, and when they first came out, they were ridiculously expensive. And while they're not cheap, they have came down in price, and the sets are evolving and I think getting a little bit better. So it's worth keeping an eye on. This one's $560 down from $660, and a good little assortment of wrenches, ratchets, sockets. Here you can see a little bit better. Over here you got some screwdrivers, pliers, Allen keys, and a bit driver with just a decent little assortment of bits. Then you have your wrenches, looks like ratcheting wrenches and some stubby ratcheting wrenches possibly. And then just a good assortment of sockets. It does look like they're 12 point, but looks like a pretty decent little assortment, and it comes with some extensions as well. There you can see it a little bit better. But once again, this is $560, still a little spendy, but it does seem like the prices are coming down on some of those sets. So definitely something to keep your eye out for if that's kind of something that you're looking for. This looks to be the 192 piece set, $154. This is really good. Throughout the year, you usually see this from about $175 to $240. So it is at $154. I don't know why it's not. There's the case layout. I don't know why they couldn't take the picture like all the other sets. But you do get all 3 drive sizes. The 3/8 deep wells are more like a mid-length. I really like that. You can see that up here in the top of the lid. They're just a little bit shorter, and I actually prefer that. This set really surprised me, and I'm really happy with it. So $154, I think that's a good deal. So that is it as far as some of the deals going on at Home Depot. There is definitely more options going on out there, but we could be here all day listing some of the deals that they have going on. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you're in the market shopping for some tools, always make sure to check out their website and in stores, because sometimes you can get better deals in stores and sometimes you can get the better deals online. So definitely, if it's a bigger purchase, it's definitely worth checking out to possibly save a decent amount of money or to get some free tools thrown in, something along those lines. So let me know your guys' thoughts. If you own any of the tools that we went over, please let me know your guys' thoughts on them, whether it's good or bad. I always like to have that information to share with others in the future. So make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.